YouTube and welcome back. Today I found something rather good on the internet. I like to do my little Tuesday searches and find out what weird things exist on the internet. And I found a wonderful page called 31 of the Stupidest Questions Ever Asked, and I just thought, yes, this is a page that requires somebody like me, E&M, your savage, to mock ruthlessly, to laugh, to make fun of, poke holes at, call it what you like. Today, I get to be savage about how stupid humanity is, and I'm enjoying that. The page is called The 31 Most Ridiculous Questions Ever Asked on Yahoo Answers, and it's on the Blaze Press website, if you want to go and find this for yourself. What is the phobia of chainsaws called? Not really a stupid question. There's all sorts of phobias. I wonder what the actual phobia of chainsaws is called. What is the phobia of chainsaws called?
According to Cora, the phobia of chainsaws is called phobia to chainsaws. According to a survey by Common Sense LLC, about 90% of humans, about 100% of fauna and none of the flora exhibit a phobia of chainsaws.
The 90% who exhibit this phobia are called sane Homo sapiens. You heard it from Google, people. I just ate 52 pizza rolls. Will I die in my sleep? And the answer is, you have a better chance of farting a hole through your seats. Let's see why they think they're going to die. There are 152 calories in 2 rolls. Will I die? Oh, and I had 2 litres of Coke with it. What? I'm sorry. Where do you put that? 2 litres of Coke and 52 pizza rolls. You must have a bottomless stomach. What is wrong with you? If Batman's parents are died... Okay, some people in here seriously need some grammar lessons. If Batman parents are died, then how was he born? I'm going to answer that with the response that this person deserves. They were brought by storks. Oh dear me. Should I tie myself? You're gonna love this. Should I tie myself to a train track? I want a boyfriend, preferably a prince. Hopefully I will be rescued by a prince who will save me just as the train is coming. This is not a fairy tale. People are not randomly waiting to save other stupid people from themselves. Well, actually, no. Technically, they do. They're called the NHS and they do an absolutely brilliant job of saving lives every day. Admittedly, not everybody that they rescue is stupid. However, you are. You would not deserve to be saved by a prince, and anybody, and I'm saying anyone, who sees you tie yourself to a track in order to get a boyfriend is going to run in the opposite direction. Why on earth would you date somebody that stupid? I have a question about the world. Whenever I see the map of the world, all the countries are on one side. How come they never show the other side of the map? If anyone has a pic of the other side, send link, thank you. You see this? It's the Earth. It's round. Not 2D. It doesn't, lady, it doesn't have another side. It goes in a circle. Okay? So when somebody lays a map out nice and flat, you are looking at both sides of the world. You just look at the left side and the right side. It's that easy. You are clearly somebody who fell through the cracks of the education system, somebody who did never bother to listen to their teacher when they were teaching them geography, that when you go to one side of the map, you don't fly in a straight line, you go in a curve. Do you know why? Because this, lady, is planet Earth. It's not a flat map. It's not something you can flip over like a coin. It is round like a circle. It's a sphere. You go round it. Are there gravity in India? I'm wondering if this person has conferred with the previous woman about whether the world is flat and can have two sides of a map. You know, I think they do really well in life. Do they got... Okay, this is clearly somebody else who needs grammar lessons. Do they got spicy food or good food? Question mark. I heard in Svedavald the toilets flush upwards. Two things. One, that's not how you spell Switzerland. And Switzerland is not in India. Two, no toilet in the history of the world has ever flushed upwards. The laws of gravity don't allow it, but you clearly didn't read that book. Toilets can flush left, and some toilets do flush right. You can swap them, but there is no way in hell, Hogwarts or heaven that you can make a toilet flush upwards. I love this person's answer underneath. Slap on some diapers, you are in for the ride of your life. How were unicorns made? I just want to know everyone's ideas of how unicorns were made. Thanks, lols. Either this person is way too much into fairy tales, or they're 5 years old. And I'm really hoping they're not the 5-year-old kind, because I would kind of feel cruel for saying this, but unicorns do not exist. You can have cute little ones like this, with shiny plastic unicorns on their heads, cute little plushies to snuggle up to that are very, very sweet. But unicorns do not exist in any shape or form other than as a plushie. And the answer given with this was, a kid with ice cream was like, ooh, pony! The kid tried to ride it, but dropped his ice cream on the pony's head. The cone stayed, and when the pony had a baby, the baby had a horn. So basically the horse in question, how unicorns were made, it was raped by an ice cream cone. What percentage of water is celery? Oh my god. And the level of stupid speaks for itself. Yeah, celery has virtually no nutrition in it. It's basically all water, so what percentage of water is it? I get the question they're trying to ask, but they put it the wrong way round. You dumb fuck, what you dropped on your head as a baby. Dog nut business. Dog nut business. Please, Lord, please tell me this is about a back alley business where people are selling dog nuts to the Chinese people as an aphrodisiac. I plan to start a business of selling dog nuts in a former USSR country. Any advice? If you want people to eat them, I would call them donuts. slightly disappointed but also slightly relieved. I do not want to imagine people cannibalising poor innocent dogs for a donut trade. I mean, come on, it would have been funny if they had. Learn to spell, you utter moron! This final one has to be this most stupid one I have read. I pre-read this one and I knew this had to be the final one because there is nothing that I've said so far that compares to the level of stupidity. This outstrips the girl who thought that England was on another planet in the solar system.
Where England is located? Because, like, maybe it's, like, really close to Jupiter?
What's better to learn? American, British, or English? They are the same language, you dumbbell idiot. I think somebody must have dropped you as a baby, or either that you were in some kind of boxing match and they literally knocked the brains out of you. Either way, you must have been born or had your brain removed at some point for you to think that American, British, or English is a different language. It's people like that that I really just want to take by the shoulders and say, is there anybody in there? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video at all. I have been your host, Ian M, and I hope you all have a savage day. Peace out.